Alright guys, right, you got Squibby here with another session of FRAG, fantastic retro arcade gaming. And today we're going to be playing a little bit of Time Pilot from 1982. Sling some credits in. We're playing this on M.A.M.E. Right, we start in 1910. And you just got to shoot all the planes. Left hand side of the screen, there's a load of blue planes at the bottom. Once you've shot all them, the boss comes on. Once you shoot the boss, you then go to the next time period. This came out in 1982. I was 12 years old, and most of my experience of games was from the arcades. Where I live quite near to the coast, so there's a load of arcades, you know. I used to take myself down there with a few mates. A little bit of cash, because obviously we didn't have a lot of money at the time. 10 pence a game. There's the boss. Next time period. Now, when I was a kid and I saw it in the arcades, I was blown away. Being able to travel through time. Right, we're now 1940. So we're at the Second World War. It's a little bit harder from here. And every now and again there's other things to collect, like on the parachute. But yeah, in the arcades, 10p a go. It soon racked up the money that you were spending, but luckily enough, when I was 12, I had to do car washing and things like that, just to get a few quid here and there. But to save money, what I used to do is I used to watch the other guys playing the games, so I could get a good idea of how the game plays, if I liked it, before I spent my money. And while you was watching, where's the boss? While you was watching the game, sometimes, you know, they'd say, oh, do you fancy a game of doubles? So you'd have a game of 2 players, and it was good, you know. Right, 1970. Right, we're now up against helicopters with guided missiles. Now, the best way to deal with these is as soon as you see a guided missile, just shoot it. Now, there's a parachute there. Playing this and talking at the same time, so I'll do my best here, guys. I know women say that blokes can't multitask. Well, that might be true, but let's face it, us guys, we do 1 or 2 things and get it right, rather than do 10 things and getting them all wrong. Yeah, I had this on other consoles and things like that, and other computers. But so most of my experiences is from the arcade. You know, back in the day, there was some serious good games. And you know, this isn't like, as I said before, this isn't a game review because it's all been done 100 times by 100 different people. But yeah, this is just games I played, you know, and enjoyed from the time. Alright, I've got my name in. Well, let's have a look. Alright, where are we? That'll do. Alright, let's have another bash, see if we can do a bit better this time. Right, I'll try not to talk too much, but you know. But yeah, when I was a kid and I saw this game, it was like, yeah, you've got a time ship and you're going through different time periods. You know, it was brilliant, and the way the ship disappeared when you went to the different time period. are the games that I remember playing. So you know, when I do a gameplay, it's not a review, guys. So it's just about a little bit of fun, me dying. Yeah, I've been trying to get this video out for a wee while, but it's you know, life keeps getting in the way. And what makes it difficult at the minute, my boy's computer's not very well, so he can't use his computer, so he's using mine. So any time I usually get to do anything is limited. So, but you know, he's my son. He's got to have his computer or play on my computer. So I'm trying to get his computer fixed at the minute. I think it's a RAM issue, so I've ordered some more RAM. That's coming in the post soon. But yeah, I've spent some money on his, what was meant to be his Christmas present. I was getting a PC built for him, you know, one sort of a NASA spec PC, you know, it's a real powerful hobby, because he likes his games and he likes messing about with software and everything. So, all built parts on 2, and they're out of stock, so we've I don't know if it's going to be in time for Christmas, but I've gone and got him some other bits just to be on the safe side for Christmas. But yeah, his son, he loves playing all the simulators, so the main thing he's playing is like the train simulators. Likes playing Gmod and other games. He also he's into his Grand Theft Auto games, but he likes modding them, you know, sort of all these codes in and getting God mode and being able to spawn loads of vehicles in. And one of the ones he really likes doing is he's got mods for, like, he can become a police officer in GTA and go around and arresting people and giving them fines but yeah, hopefully we can get his PC sorted out before Christmas, but if not, I've got some bits for him. Right, so where are we now? 1982, right, so we've got jets now. These are quite, they fire missiles and the odd shot. It is a tricky game. It's a fun game, you know. Oh, wallop. Right, naming again. What are we going to put here? Oh, where have we gone? There we go. Bum and tit. Right, guys, we could just... Oh, hold on. Right, I'm just going to pause it there for a second. Got a very small interlude for you guys, so hang on a minute and I'll be back in a mo.
And now, preview time. When it comes to entertainment, you can't beat a good film. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
mucho. God, it sure looks real.
Who are you?
Hey, how you doing? I spilled. I made a mess. I was just trying to.
Oh, where have you been all my life?
We just come in with.
Oh, if you don't mind.
It's not. It's not
Okay.
really. Jeez, I don't believe it.
Oh, is that great?
Well, what a rush, huh? What's that stuff like?
Good shit.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
So what do you reckon on the interlude? That was fun doing that. So since I did my video on Halloween, you know, the House of the Dead Overkill, I mean that was all pretty low tech, just filming the TV, but it was playing straight off the Wii and not having any video capture equipment. I just thought, well, we'll just have a little bash, bit of fun. But since then, my son's pretty up on his software and stuff, and he said, well look, try this bit of software for capturing video. So that's what we're doing at the minute. So the last sort of week or so, the last couple of weeks, I've been messing about with the software. I think it's OBS Studio, if I'm correct. I'll put it in the listing later on. But yeah, it's a free bit of software, capture your footage, and it's good because I can wrap it at the same time to you and play. I don't know if that's a good idea. I might in future plug the game and put voiceovers over, edit in or whatever, but at the minute this is probably the better way for me. Talking and playing isn't the best way of playing a game, but hey. But yeah, I've been doing loads of testing with my mics, and the good thing about it really is that I'm not really had to buy any equipment because I've got some decent mics, and I'm using a Rode mic at the minute, shotgun mic. I had to buy two audio cables. It comes to a grand total of £8, 2 cables, so that was a result. Didn't want to go out and buy too much equipment. It's all a little bit low tech at the minute, but we're becoming a bit higher tech, and that'll probably carry on throughout the gaming sessions that we do. Think about getting a video capture card. Is it Elgato or something, one of them? So I can plug it into my Xbox or the Wii or GameCube. So at the minute we're using this bit of capture software, and it sort of works out okay. But so in trying to get the mic levels right with the gameplay audio as well, talking over it was a bit of a task just to get it right, but many tests. I'll try and get past this if I can. Now, I was never brilliant at this in the arcades. I think I probably got to the. I mean, there's the level after this is they're like UFOs. I think I got there once or twice as a kid, but it is pretty tricky. So I've got through that. Right, shall we have one more bash? See how it goes? This is what I used to put in the arcades when you had your initials up or your gameplay name or whatever you wanted to do. Right, come on Squibby, you can do it this time. Yeah, I'm playing this on M.A.M.E. Emulator software for these old games. And the good thing with M.A.M.E. is they're pretty much the ROMs that, you know, the games run back in the day. This is damn near as you're going to get to the arcade. You know, I've not got any arcade cabinets as such. You know, I wouldn't mind getting one, you know, at some point, but the one I've been looking at with like M.A.M.E. running on it and hyper spin and all that good stuff. The cabinet I've been looking at is quite a few quid. I think it's by the time I get it all shipped over and made, and I wanted to sort of get one with dedicated 4-way joystick for games like Pac-Man and some of them games, and you know, sort of a trackball and a spinner, and I think when I was looking, the cabinet was looking at shipping and everything, it's probably going to cost me a good £3,000 or something like that, maybe probably actually more than that with the shipping. So I'm going to put that on hold. I'm quite happy playing this on the PC, playing it with a wireless 60 joystick. So I've had a few sessions with mates round, you know, 2 players. Oh god, straight away. I've got a few 4-player games, you know, things like Ninja Turtles and Gauntlet and some of the beat 'em up games. But I wouldn't mind doing, one of my favourites in the arcade was Golden Axe. 2-player game, that was brilliant. But so I played it a couple of times in the arcades, but most of the memories of Golden Axe was played on the Commodore Amiga 500 computer, early computer at the time, if you know about such things. But it's funny, most of my mates at the time, they all had like, what was it, I don't know if it was the consoles, Nintendos and things like that. And I liked them, but I had, it was all Amiga 500 for me, and you know, some of the games on there were just out of this world. So mates used to bring their sort of around mine, and I used to go around there and play them. And you know, it was a good bit of fun, you know. Right, one more go, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, I weren't even talking and I still got killed. Come on, Squibby. Yeah, I suppose what I could do at some point, I mean, so I'm going to be playing the games that I really enjoyed in the arcades and on the computer and the consoles and that. If anyone's got any games they would like to see me play, you know, just leave a comment on in the video. There's also in the link there'll be to Facebook, so you can contact me there, and also a friend of mine, Mr. Ballistic 101, has set up a website for FRAG, fantastic retro arcade gaming. It's still sort of in design. It's live, so you can contact us there as well. Just there'll be the link, you know, in the description in the video for the website. So there's a bit, it's still being sorted out at the minute, but you know, it's up and running. It's only a bit of fun, guys, you know, so that's all I'm worried about at the minute is a bit of fun. When it disappears, that just blew my mind when I was a kid. Look, bing! Yeah, so what's, you know, if you want to drop us a message or anything, or leave a comment, it doesn't have to be about this game, it can be about games that you like playing, yeah, anything really. But yeah, if you want to see us playing any games in the forthcoming videos, just drop us a line. Right, we're going to call that a day, because I'm struggling here. What should we put? What should we put? There you go, zit. Right guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you really soon on another session of FRAG. Catch you all soon guys, cheers for watching. Oh guys, right, there was one thing I just wanted to talk about. Seeing as we're on the theme of time pilot and time travel, I'm a big fan of Doctor Who and have been for years. I mean, I can remember John Pertwee when I was a kid, so God knows how old I was. But yeah, I think Doctor Who, it's lost the plot a little bit, and it's not a gender thing. It's got nothing to do with you know, a woman playing the Doctor, because you know, if anyone follows Doctor Who, they know that the Master is now a woman, and you know, her name's Missy, and that's brilliant. And it's not about the acting of the current Doctor Who series, but it just feels it's I don't know. Is it me, or is other people in the same sort of mindset that Doctor Who's lost its way? I mean, I'm sort of, halfway through the season, what we on, episode 4 or 5, and I said at the beginning, I'm going to follow it through to the end of this season before I make a final judgment. But my son and me have been watching it, and you know, we start falling asleep, you know, and our eyes are nodding, and our Doctor Who used to be riveted to it. And it's not an age thing, because, you know, that's what I like, sci-fi, fantasy, all that sort of stuff. But it just feels it's lost its way somehow. But yeah, what does everyone else think about it? You know, have they got any opinions on the new Doctor Who series and what's going on? But I just thought I'd bring it up because we've been playing Time Pilot, you know, time travel and that. And it's such a shame because, you know, if Doctor Who comes to an end because of this, you know, because of lack of interest, people not watching it, it's going to be a real shame because, I mean, there was a 15, 16 odd year gap before the Doctor Who come back on the TV. And I've liked all the Doctors. I think they've all been brilliant. And I know Sylvester McCoy gets a bit of a bad rap about, you know, being not the best Doctor Who, but I thought he was alright. It was just at the time they were running out of money, ideas and all that, and you know, because he was the last Doctor, he got it's, you know, it stuck to him, innit? But yeah, so I mean, I'm going to stick with it. We've got another Doctor Who tonight. I'm recording this on Sunday, so Sunday evening Doctor Who's on, I think it's 7 o'clock in the evening. But I don't know, I think, is it Doctor Who or is it Doctor Pooh? That is the question. Anyway, cheers guys, I'll catch you next time.